What is up, YouTube? How are you doing? It's been a while. I'm back with another video, something a bit different. And if you've seen the title, you're probably wondering who is MF Doom. Well, today I'm going to explain to you exactly that. And you're going to learn a lot about hip hop and rap and the whole industry. And if you are into that kind of thing, well, you may have heard of MF Doom. You might not have. Very underground artist that is sadly no longer with us. But I'm going to tell you a little bit about MF Doom today, and hopefully you come away learning something new. Because before maybe last year, I didn't know who this guy was. I didn't even know the story behind the mask, why he wears it. You know, I didn't know any of that. But today I'm here to tell you his story, basically.
So I try to make it to where I can catch myself off guard. Like, you wanna keep the story interesting. Like, as soon as somebody thinks they know what you're gonna say, that's part of the essence of rhyming. Is to keep everybody kind of off guard a little.
And what you look like, the sound of your name, to what you're wearing, the brand of clothing, to whatever intoxicants you choose to put in your body, to, you know, everything except for what the music sounds like. So the mass is really a testament to, yo, it's not about none of that. It's straight about the wreck.
And yeah, Daniel Dumile was born in London, 1971, and he moved to New York as a boy with his family, where he discovered hip-hop and rap, and discovered his love for the industry, and that music in general. That genre of music that has been ruined today, really. He was at the basis of it, really, in the early 90s, when groups like Wu-Tang Clan, you know, were doing their thing, basically. And he started a group called KMD, under the name Zev Love X, with his brother as well as part of the band or group, and they were very popular at the time. Well, to other artists that I've mentioned that look up to him today, he's very popular, and people like Wu-Tang Clan at the time, they based a lot of their music around the similar style, and from there he grew in fame as Zev Love X, not as MF Doom. That would follow later. But at the time, he was still very young. He wasn't wearing any sort of metal mask. And yeah, for Daniel Dumile, things were good. And he was growing in the industry. Until, tragically, his brother died and he ended that band and that group. KMD was no more. He was no longer Zev Love X. He kind of took a break. You know, he kind of left the industry for a good few years, and really his return as MF Doom, wearing this mask, no one had ever really worn a mask and pulled it off so well, you know, and he did. And the meaning behind the mask was that Doom could be anybody, the average Joe, anyone, no one special or anything, just a normal person, so that anyone viewing the music could picture themselves as him in that character. And you know, it was easy for fans to relate because they couldn't see what was behind the mask, because, you know, MF Doom himself later on criticised the industry for being so much about money and looks and clothes, when he just changed it up and just thought, let me appear as, you know, no one, just wear this mask and, you know, I can be myself when I'm not MF Doom. Something that's pretty rare in the industry. This guy is transformed, like, into this character, this comic book character, Victor Vaughn, who MF Doom based the character on, and the mask was built based on that character, on Doom, who is a famous comic book villain who seems to actually never die, to always be there. And even though he's gone, it's like the character lives on, because it was a mask. You don't relate to him, you relate to the character. in The Mask. Was Zev Love in a band called KMD in the mid-90s, and tragic death of his brother led to him quitting the group. I say band, it's not a band, is it? It's a hip-hop group, really. So yeah, he quit as a result of this, took a break, a hiatus, and returned as MF Doom, aka King Ghidorah. MF Doom, Metal Face, Metal Fingers, the villain Victor Vaughn, JJ Doom, and Danger Doom. God, he's got so many names, like, so you could never know if it was him. So anyway, he dropped the first album as MF Doom in '99, album called Doomsday, as you see written on my top. I was waiting for this top to arrive to make this video, and here it is, guys. So now it makes sense. The top, I'm be talking about his career and Doomsday as his first album. You know, all his album covers are amazing, and the artwork was another thing that he loved. The comic book artwork that he used a lot of in his album covers, as you can see from the images I'm using. So a pretty amazing guy, very creative, and that leads me on to his lyrics, which are beyond belief, like weird and strange, but crazy good at the same time. Like, I couldn't believe how someone could be such a poet with words, you know, because that's what true rap and hip hop originates from. Poetry, you know, putting words together to make them rhyme. That's what it is, really, at its core. So the clothes, the cars, the money, that's on the side. That's not really the main original focus of hip hop and rap. So anyway, his work on the Mad Villain album, Mad Villainy, sorry, with Madlib was like famous because Madlib is so popular in the world of hip hop, and that's probably how people like Drake came to know about MF Doom. Their work is pretty cool and a bit controversial, but it is a top album. But like I said about his lyrics, I'm gonna read out some of his lyrics to make you understand like the level of talent this guy had of putting words together. What's up to all rappers? Shut up with your shutting up and keep your shirt on at least a button up. Yuck is they rhymes or stripping males out of work jerks since they shut down Chippendales. They chipping nails, doom tipping scales, let alone the pre-orders as counted off shipping sales. People's sipping bail, skipping bail, dipping gel, whipping tail, sipping ale, like the doobie till they glow like a ruby, after which they couldn't find the villain like Scooby. He's in the lab, some old Buddha monk shit, overproof drunk shit, but who the funk it? Punk try and ask why ours be better. Could be the Iron Mask or the Cosby sweater. Yes, you who screwed by the dude on the CD. Nude, we need food. Oh my god. So that was from his album Food, a song called Beef Rap. And god, it's so detailed, the lyrics he goes into. It's beyond belief. Like, I hope that can help you understand how great this guy was. And yeah, he died on the 31st of October 2020. And at the time, there's a few rumours that he didn't actually die. But there's proof, you know, there's proof. And yeah, what a legend to have lost in the industry. And this podcast that he's spoken about his work, and interestingly, the story behind The Mask, which was actually based on, you know, The Mask and Gladiator, with Russell Crowe. The front of that was used, and then obviously they customised it slightly, made it a bit shinier, but then They attached like the inside of a builder's hard hat to make the strap to go around it, to go around his head, and that's the mask you see today. But it did start as a random Darth Maul mask that they just edited slightly and customised in the early videos, if you see some of his music videos. But yeah, it's brilliant the way he plays this character, and such a legend, the way he... Oh, Jesus Christ. It's just... yeah. R.I.P. MF Doom and all your other names. And yeah, the industry won't be the same. And let's hope people pay this guy the respect he deserves. Anyway guys, that's it from me. Thank you for watching. It's been another video. It's been a while, but I'm back. Like, share, comment, subscribe of course. Keep it real guys. And yeah. Peace.